Guess who's back? Hoodie's back. For my regular viewers, it's back. If you're new here, then you're thinking, what the hell is this person even talking about? Sorry, okay? Don't harm me. Don't threaten my life as we're about to see. What in the hell am I going to watch? It's scary. Thank you to Miss Glory Reclaimed. I like that name. Thank for recommendation. Brain to mouth severed there. Let's go.
Good morning. Did you sleep well last night? I am working now.
Oh, we
Her
have
brother
a...
helps her do like short-term crypto trading, binary trading. She's just been doing it for a year, and it helped her buy, her house.
What?
It helped her fund her design company.
So we're just believing.
I have another good news to tell you. This morning, my brother told me that he would be a note that can trade today.
Brandon.
What's up, Seekers? Welcome back to another episode of Scamfish presented by socialcatfish.com.
Miley.
I fell deep with her. Financially, it's just too much.
Resting because I'm tired of shopping today.
Total is like $1 million in profits.
On today's episode, we speak to a man named Brandon who fell deeply in love with a woman he met online named Miley. She claimed she was a fashion designer that lived in LA.
I'm gonna stop it right there because Miley well and truly came in like a wrecking ball and f***ed up Brandon's life.
It off on Bumble and planned a life together. Things took a turn when Miley told Brandon about how much success she was having on a crypto trading website that helped her buy a home and launch her own company.
Shut the hell up right now, okay? If you meet someone on a dating app of all places and immediately, I'm using immediately just generalizing, right? But if we even talk in a few weeks and someone mentions to you trading and hey, I bought a house with trading and I don't care. All right, I'm on this dating app to get some, keep the trading to yourself. God's sake, Brandon, what's wrong with you?
Brandon came to us to verify this woman's true identity and this crypto website he invested hundreds of thousands of dollars into.
I'm gonna stop you there once again, Drew. All right? Any wrestling fans out there a fan of Drew McIntyre? Instead of Scottish psychopath, we've got Brandon, who we're gonna call him an American psychopath. And I think that's a movie. And guess what the similarities are, Brandon? You're batshit crazy. How are you investing this much money in something, and only then you're realizing, oh, maybe I've been scammed here. Maybe I've been taken for a ride. And not the good kind of ride that you get from Bumble, the bad one. Brandon, I don't like where this is heading. I can't imagine how your life is in danger, but it's going to be interesting. What do you expect from someone part of the Turkish Taliban, huh? Once again, if you're new here, that's a joke.
Real quick, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Go do that.
Your comment and like
you already
could
are.
help stop someone from being scammed.
Probably.
Let's get into it.
If you're not, then how have you found me?
My name is Brandon. I work in healthcare as an analyst.
I'm sorry, straight away I'm gonna pause there because this is an amazing selfie, but that's not why I've paused this. Why are all the scammers scamming people who work in healthcare? Too many nurses, now we've got an analyst here.
Born in Northern California, raised in Northern California. I like outdoors,
Nice.
movies, sports.
Get the fish back in the water, man.
Been single pretty much most of my life. I did have a girlfriend maybe like 3 or 4 months. This is a long time ago. But I've been pretty much single all my life.
Right.
I was kind of shy growing up. Wasn't really outgoing. Maybe
Nothing
like
wrong
more of
with
an
being single,
introvert.
by the way.
Yeah, I just didn't, seek it, I guess, as much for love. But as I'm getting older, I kind of changed. My mindset's kind of changed. So,
I can
kind
understand.
of looking for that special someone. Hopefully one day.
Brandon has spent his adult life alone. He's been on a few dates, but nothing ever really panned out.
Right.
He's 45 years old and has never had a girlfriend.
Nothing
Online
wrong
dating,
with
I
that.
thought, was just another resource to put my face out there and see who's available to talk to.
Makes
to
sense.
Reach out. It's instant access.
Hi,
I think the
Brandon.
ideal woman for me that, nice, takes care of herself, knows how to put on her makeup, knows how to, wears her hair a certain way, has good humor, just good features on her, eyes, and just have a good, happy personality, likes to wear yoga pants, like nice clothes. I don't like girls with tattoos. I like girls with just piercing on her ears, not on her nose or lips or anything like that.
Sorry, but are you describing just everything right now? I've never heard someone describe the type of person that they like and go into this much detail. My brother, we're here for scams, not to find you a potential lover, alright? Goodness gracious me, I love how always it's not actually, I was gonna say it's mostly the men, but it's not. It's pretty much all of these victims. They love to want people who just completely different to them, right? You want someone, first of all, yoga pants is not nice clothing. I've never heard someone say yoga pants are nice clothing, but each to their own, I guess. What you're describing here to me is you want some bodacious woman, right? Where's the realism here, alright? Stop it, get a grip of yourself. I respect the confidence to an extent, but then once it borders into creepiness, I don't like you anymore.
Ooh, you're hard, showing off.
In order to race into where they gotta like each other too.
Of course.
So, nice, good figure, physical looks, take care of herself. I'm not into like big heavy set girls, just, not heavy set. Big girls, just thin, okay thick, not too tall, like maybe my height.
Oh, how much am I listening to here, man? Man's gonna start describing what the organs, how they need to look. How dare you, right? How dare you say you don't want a woman of a certain weight? Come on, Brandon. You're not exactly... You see the fish that you caught earlier? You're not exactly catch of the day, Brandon. Get a grip of yourself, right? You, realistically, in life, whoever likes you... I'm not saying, whoever likes you, go for them, because that just doesn't work. But don't exclude people because of weight, just because you think you deserve someone of a certain figure, Brandon. Get a grip. You're not Mr. Muscle here, are you? So clean your brain of any creepy thoughts you have and get a grip. How many times have I said get a grip there, by the way?
5'8", that's like the tallest. Not too short, like 5'3".
Oh my God.
And I work in healthcare at a hospital. I mean, there's a lot of, people to meet. There were some that were close by that worked near their department, but I wasn't really pursuing it. And I didn't feel that attraction. They were nice people, but when I go to the cafeteria, there's plenty of nurses I've seen that are attractive, but it's like they're eating and talking to someone else. So just, I had a hard time trying to figure out an approach. And I didn't want to disrupt them while they're eating or on their break or lunch.
The older Brandon was getting, the more he sought after a serious relationship.
I don't understand the point of that.
But this all changed when he matched with a beautiful woman on Bumble.
We met on Bumble, the dating app.
Stop it. He didn't match with a beautiful woman on Bumble, did he? He matched with some Donny sitting in his underwear with laptop in his hands, hard as a rock as he tries to flirt with Brandon. Come on, Drew. It's not real. Stop the delusion.
We met on Bumble, the dating app. Her name is Miley Chan.
Right.
So when she reached out and when I opened up her profile, what was going through my mind was, she only had 2 photos, so she looked pretty attractive.
Yeah, you loved it, didn't you? Dirty bastard.
The conversation for the first 2 was just getting to know each other. She told me that she was from Chongqing, China, a city somewhere in the middle of China. She mentioned her height was like 5'7". She weighed about 110 pounds. Asian lady.
You love that, don't you? Yeah.
She sent me a photo. She said that photo was of her drinking tea in LA. I don't.
Sorry. I'm assuming this is a real picture of someone else, right? Is that legitimately tea in like a wine glass? Because that, I think, is perhaps the weirdest part about any of this. Unless that's a thing that I don't know of. But that looks like nice tea, to be honest. It's the kind of tea when you get together with your girls and you share. In terms of gossip, and I hope you understood that joke.
LA, in a Chinese restaurant.
Right?
She's kind of skinny, fit, nice cheekbone, brown eyes, black hair. She recently said she bleached her hair to almond color.
Brown.
Yeah, really pretty eyes, nice cheekbones.
Alright, man.
A nice smile, nice teeth. She was looking for true love. She wanted someone that was real, not looking.
Shut the hell up, you're looking for someone that is real. The irony. Have you ever heard someone describe someone else that they like by listing off nice teeth, nice cheekbones, skinny? Come on now. I understand you are probably horny to but it's so creepy. Yeah, you know what I mean? Unless I'm the only one that finds this creepy. Can't you just say she's pretty? Like, you need to divulge into every aspect of her body.
She was looking for true love. She wanted someone that was real, not looking for short-term relationships, seeking someone long-term.
Right.
She mentioned that she didn't wear makeup in those photos. She wanted to find real people that were interested, not like if she dressed up with makeup, you know, she didn't want people to like her because of her makeup. She wanted like people because of her natural beauty. So I found her natural beauty attractive. I would greet her in the morning. You know, she would greet me back in the morning, and then afternoon, she kind of check on me how my day was going. And, you know, until I get off of work, it was busy. And then, you know, I would ask her how her day were. And we'd chat pretty much throughout the day until we went to bed.
So you...
I asked her what kind of job she worked in.
You're not working?
You know, does like fashion design or clothing design. She manages a design team herself. She said she worked for Affliction. She had expensive taste. She likes, you know,
is that
like
a real company?
Designer clothing brands or purses. We just built that every day for like, 2 months. Every day we chatted.
After a few months of chatting, Brandon and Miley began to get serious.
Baby, sometimes I called her babe or honey.
Baby.
A month into it, she wanted to be closer to me. We're, because I mentioned to her long distance, talked about living with each other, having a family and all this. We need to be closer. How can you have a relationship? I mean, she mentioned, we need to be closer, and that she was going to move back to the city once she's done with her project designs for the company in LA.
That doesn't make sense, but okay.
You can leave voice messages, so she'll leave like voice messages. She left them before.
I love you too, Randy, always by your side as a grand old angel to be your wife, Angel. Baby, Randy, do you have a good time today? Do you miss me? I will miss you in my dream.
I'm so sorry for what I'm about to do here, but I'm going to rewind because I just want to, for no other reason than for you to hear it again. But doesn't she sound like she's in the middle of flicking her bean? I'm assuming this is an actual woman, right? Or someone who's very good at putting on a feminine voice. But just please, indulge with me again. The illustrious voice of Miley.
Baby, Randy, do you have a good time today? Do you miss me? I will miss you in my dream. Have a great night. Sweet dreams.
Up until this point, Brandon was willing to do whatever it took to be with this woman. While she was finishing out her contract with Affliction, she told Brandon about a new way he could make money.
Well, I didn't send money to her. I sent money to that trading platform. I didn't directly send it to her.
Oh, that makes it great.
Her brother helps her do like short-term crypto trading, binary trading.
Then let's date the brother.
Been doing it for a year, and it helped her buy, her house. it helped her fund her design company. When she showed me the platform, I was like, oh, it looks pretty good, and you can make money pretty fast. So she had me download
800,000, 1 million.
crypto.com app. I did that. And then she had me download the DeFi wallet from crypto. So I downloaded that.
Nice.
And there were different cryptocurrencies in there. Kind of showed me through how the platform trading worked and how much there were different trading types, like 60 seconds, 150 seconds, 1 hour. And there's different amounts you need to put in if you want to do certain
trades. What does any of this mean?
So the first trade I believe I did was $3,000.
Oh, so we didn't even ease in to anything. We just said here's $3,000, which I don't know what salary you're rocking with there, but I'm pretty sure $3,000 might be more than what you earn monthly. So we just spunked it. Absolute premature ejaculation. Have it all right off the bat. No easing in. No, here's $100. Let's see if it actually works. Just
$1,000 just to see what the earning was. And I kept it in there. I saw the value in it. You make more money. Obviously, the more money you put, the more you make. Took money out of my savings and put some in there,
that?
And then to do the 60-second trades.
I'm no wizard at trading, right? The only trading I know is back in the day playing Pokemon on the DS, and you and your friend are like that. The only thing I'm concerned about here is, or the only advice that I'm going to give from a very, experienced Turkish Taliban trader, the three most important T's. I feel like it's bad to trade if you are dipping into your savings. I feel like you don't earn enough money to trade if you're doing that. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I would never dip into my savings to trade. That just seems... Just get a grip of yourself, Randy.
Actually, when I made that 3,000, first trade, she showed me how to withdraw. So I did withdraw the 161, but I kept the 161 that I withdraw, but I put more money in so I can do more trades.
Brandon felt comfortable with this website after being able to withdraw some of his investments, but he would later learn that would be the last time he was able to take anything out of his account again.
So on 2 days later, we did it again. I didn't put any more money. I just used, what I made, and it was about 34,000 that we traded, and I made, 2,430. So I was like, oh wow,
that doesn't seem.
I guess the brother's pretty good at analyzing the data. What got me to increase my investment was just the more money you put, the more you make. She convinced me to take some money out of my savings, put in over $12,000 in there. So that 60-second trade was like $900 you get on June 1st. And it's
shut the hell up. Why? This person you've known for a few months, we'll say, is telling you to dip into your savings to invest somewhere, and you think this is normal. You think this has everything to do with love. What's wrong with you? I don't care, right? I don't care if you've been single for a long time. Common sense just disappears, huh? Your financial knowledge just disappears. Get a grip. Doesn't make sense, man. Don't give these people excuse of being lonely and they're in love. No, all right? No.
First, and it's only 1 minute trade, so it's pretty fast that you make that kind of profit.
Shut up, man.
And then I took money out of my retirement, and I went up to 30,000 investment on June 7th. I made 13,000. So the brother wanted to do more, not going to do any more 60-second trade. They're going to do 150-second trades. So I needed more money because I needed to be over 50,000. So I took money out of my retirement to get me over. So I had about I think $7,000-$8,000 in the account, and we did one trade on June 21st, and I made about $11,000. The next day I did two more trades. So the first one was 13. I made 13,000. The next one I made 15,000.
If this was real,
that put me over 100,000.
I would do this.
So then I took more money out from my other retirement It just built up from there. Of 120,000, and I made 18,000.
Do you know what makes me even more just like no sympathy for you? Because even if this was real and you were getting money, I don't know too much about investments or trading or whatever, but is it the correct thing to literally every penny you have dump it in? What are you surviving off then? Even surely you know the risks if this was real of trading. It can go tits up any second. So why wouldn't you have something still stored away to keep you afloat? Man's dipping into retirement funds, dipping into savings. Shut the
4 hours later, I had a total of $345,000.
Oh,
That put me at,
yeah,
that
so
profit
real.
over, almost $500,000. Total is like $1 million in profits.
Okay.
Right now, my account's frozen. They won't withdraw the money until they get to 34,490, and then they'll put it back, and then they'll release the withdrawal.
The account was locked, and the company claimed they needed a final payment of $34,000 to release any of the funds.
Okay.
But Brandon ran out of money.
Of course.
Also, Miley she volunteered to lend me $10,000 one time and then $25,000 to help me to trade too. Right now, she wants her money back that she lent me, that $35,000. Yeah, I don't have that kind of money. All my money's, I did all these loans and I took money out of my savings and my retirement. I can't pay her back.
Stupid. So stupid. It's not even love.
Stuck. I kind of want the money out because I have all these loans and I want to pay off all these loans, and I have to pay almost $820 a month. One of the other loans I have to pay $580.
Well, and you thought with all these loans that you currently have, it's a good idea to... You thought it was good. To every penny I have, I'm going to give it to Miley's brother for some reason. Yeah.
Another loan was $888. Another loan is $873. And the last one is $685. Put me on a tight budget, really, really tight budget. And I can't really do much, and I can't really save a lot since I'm paying off all this debt. I fell deep with her. I just deep, financially. It's just too much.
Yes.
I can't believe that, I put that much money in there, and I'm kind of, in trouble with pain and living, kind of.
Who do you have
Our
to
team
blame
began
here?
to dig into all of Brandon's information he sent us. He had $1 million in his website, and the guy could barely even pay his bills. Something was fishy, and we were going to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, gosh.
A few days later,
What's
we
this?
received a message from Brandon. Miley claimed she was going to send her family to harm him if he didn't pay the fees to unlock his account so he could pay her back.
I'm so sorry here, Mr. Miley's uncle. I think let's address the fact that you sort of look like an Americanized Johnny Vegas right now. Secondly, the gun, I've never had a gun pointed directly at my face, and he's hoping I never do. But working in the line of the Turkish Taliban, I face these troubles and I'm scared at every second. But that gun looks so plastic that is actually insane. And now, perhaps the most crucial bit of evidence here that makes me not intimidated if I was to receive this picture. Why the hell is there a cursor on his head? Is that some kind of metaphor that Miley's uncle is going to lay a finger on you, on your head? Not sure there. But how was this picture taken? Is he going to right click and a bunch of options are going to pile up and he's going to say, do you want to get pew-pewed? Do you want to get, fingered? I'd be scared of that for sure.
Yeah, boy.
But shout out Miley's uncle, eh? for some reason.
We hopped on a call with him immediately.
And she texted me last night. It was kind of odd.
That's actually what we wanted to hop on the call about was, can you fill us in a little bit more on what, the details are on that?
There's no filling in other than Miley's uncle going to shove and fill his ass with the gun. I also want to ask, surely these guys, the Catfish team, are laughing their heads off seeing this. Surely. And another thing, Mr. Big Tough, I'm intimidating you. Why would he send a picture to Miley and not track down Brandon? Because then I'd be truly scared if somehow you found me.
Well, I mean, during the trading session, she would help me out. She'd lend me like $10,000 or 10,000 tether, whatever the crypto was.
Money laundering.
And then later on, she lent me another 2450. So it's about, she says it's 35,000 to help me invest. So she wants it back. The first one was the guy with the gun stating that she'll send her uncle after me to get the money back.
Okay.
I don't know if she's gonna do so because she has my address. She kind of knows where I get off at BART. There's like a local train stop because she said she has a condo near there. So I mentioned, I get off near that area where she lives. So I don't know. And she has photos of me. There was some photos of me at work, but she couldn't see my ID badge. So she doesn't know which hospital I work at, but she knows I work in a hospital.
After Brandon received this message from Miley, he was frightened. Our team took the
I
rest
can
of the
understand
day
why you'd be shitting
investigating
bricks.
everything he sent over. We had to prove to him.
What does it say? The month is almost over. I have to see you message me within the week and return the funds I lent you. You can't get away. I have your phone number. I can always contact the police to find you. Yeah, you do that, Miley. What are you doing? Please get back to me when you do. Running away won't solve anything. I think my uncle will come after you with a gun. So you think it wasn't even, 100%. And then 1 minute later, you've sent this picture, which, by the way, have you ever cropped your picture on like WhatsApp or anything, and you got the little blur to the side? So is this your uncle's profile picture?
That this whole thing was one big scam. Stick around until the end.
I'm here.
We'll break down everything we found out about this crypto site.
By the way,
and we even tracked down Miley's real location.
When I was talking to Miley, I told her that I could pay her back the $40,000. I sent her a link to our website. We received 2 hits, and we were able to find out that Miley is actually in.
If you've made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. We appreciate you so much.
I appreciate you guys as well. Also, by the way, why would you think someone is paying you back in gift cards? You see what I mean? Like, what's wrong? Yeah, you owe me several thousands. I'll accept it in bitcoins, not bitcoins in gift cards.
It was now time to sit down with Brandon for the first time.
Hey, Brandon, how's it going, bro?
Good day. Hopefully,
So is he at work?
results.
It's kind of like you've gone from this romance with this woman to now like, hey, just give me my money back.
She wanted the money back, and I didn't respond. I was letting you guys, Drew, you were talking to her, so I didn't really respond. So it was just basically she wanted my money back, but her money that she loaned me back.
We feel we pulled all the information that we needed to kind of put you at ease and to show you the truth about everything. Are you ready?
Yes.
So the first thing we looked into was the phone number. We did find that it's a VoIP phone number.
We tried to log in to your account, got into your account, and spoke to Miley directly from your Line app account. We then received this voice memo from her, and she's complaining about me not answering the phone.
Don't you want to call and talk to me? Why don't you answer my phone? Please don't ask to call you if you turn back. And I will never answer your call. This is the result you want.
You know what? She actually makes a very good point. Don't message me. Call me. And then when I call you, you don't respond. Otherwise, we've got big troubles.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Brandon, it sounds like she's reading something throughout the whole voiceover. It's like someone is kind of feeding her this information. She doesn't really know what's going on, and her personality over the phone versus through text message just doesn't correlate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if she uses like a translator, like she types it out and then translates it. I don't really know. Yeah, she said she was from China and that she moved to LA. She's in LA, supposedly, West Hollywood, supposedly, for 7 years.
7 years.
She works for Affliction as apparel design.
Yeah, so we just ran a quick search on the company. They've been around for quite a while. We did find out that she's not the fashion designer for them. It's a man named Terrence.
Did you call them and ask if there was an employee name?
We did. We called and they didn't have any recollection of any employee with that name.
Oh. Okay.
Why do you seem like...
My question to you, Brandon, is why do you keep contact with Miley? She's verbally abusive towards you, and I mean, when I was speaking to her through your account, I mean, it doesn't even seem like you guys are romantic at all.
She's more just interested in her money back. That's her focus now. I mean, you've seen the pictures that she sent with the guys with guns and, you know, threatened to kill me or something. So, yeah, it's totally different.
Just to give you a little bit of comfort, I don't think you need to worry about these photos being threatening at all. We actually found all of them on the internet using our reverse image search.
Who is using this?
The first one being the picture that she claimed was her uncle. This is actually just a meme that's used throughout the whole internet. We linked it back to a SoundCloud profile that a musician created as a cover for a release of one of his songs.
Oh, really?
Guys, I messed up. Bad. Brandon let me log into his account on Line app so I could pose as him and speak directly to Miley. Something shocking happened. I called her several times and never got an answer. I randomly called her through video and the person behind this profile answered on video. It was an Asian man with red hair. And when he answered the video chat, he looked like he was a deer caught in the headlights. David grabbed the camera to try to get his face, but he immediately covered the webcam, and of course, I wasn't screen recording. I was pretty pissed about that. If this type of content interests you in any way, I'll try to implement it in the videos more. Just...
Drew, my friend, if you're going to video call, why would you not be ready to screen record and to have the camera ready? Come on, man. I wanted to see the man with red hair.
Just drop a comment down below and let me know. And next time I won't forget to screen record on the iPad.
This website is actually registered in China.
Oh, really?
We found that it's fairly new. It was just opened in April 2023.
Right.
Oh, really?
Definitely a red flag too, because if an investment website is new, it's probably because it was taken down and they've put it back up again.
That's
a lot
good
of
to know.
these fraudulent investment websites get reported and they just reproduce it under another name. That's why you see that they added the .top at the end.
Brandon, what we did is we downloaded the app, and what we noticed is when you're on the website, it connects straight to your Bitcoin wallet. All they're doing is they're collecting your personal information. This is why they're promoting the DeFi app. Is because they're trying to make it convenient for you. They're just directing you into the app that you need to send them the money to their Bitcoin wallet. You're not actually ever investing on their website. Everything is all outside of the website. A legitimate investment website would never tell you to go off their platform to invest. They have everything you need on this one landing page to do whatever transfer or send whatever money at any time. Just to kind of put the nail in the coffin,
Not gonna say anything.
we found out who the real person in these photos are.
Oh, really?
Gotta be a content creator.
Are you ready to hear the truth?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, so we just ran a reverse image search on her photos and found that the real woman's name is Nancy Tsai. She's a very popular entrepreneur, and she's actually from Taiwan.
Okay.
There's her YouTube. There you go.
That's different from what Miley said.
I know my stuff. Right.
Lastly, we were able to track down Miley's location using one of our FU gift cards links. When I was talking to Miley, I told her that I could pay her back the $40,000. I sent her a link to our website. We use this site to grab
even Miley
IPs.
was stupid
The scammers
there.
go in and type in their codes. In this case, we received 2 hits, and we were able to find out that Miley is actually in Japan.
Right. So what's Brandon going to do about this then? Can he do anything about this?
We weren't surprised at all when we saw the hit from Japan, because you're in what's called a pig butchering scam. And these are really, really popular within the Asian countries. They either use business or romance to kind of jumpstart the scam. And from there, they get you to invest smaller amounts to smaller amounts, turn into larger amounts, until the point where it feels almost like you were gambling, like you needed to stay in this in order to A, get her uncle off your back, or also pay her money back, or even to get your own money back. People stay in these scams for all kinds of reasons, and that's when those amounts start to jump higher and higher. But thankfully, you came to us and we were able to stop you before you sent the $40,000, right?
What do you mean, bro? You invested too much already.
Yeah, it got me good. I went in kind of deep. But I'm glad,
You wanted to go deep in Miley, didn't you?
The picture she sent, I thought it was really her, or what she said. And she talked about, just meeting someone for real and then being someone together.
Ah, yes. I want to meet someone real, but in the first few months of knowing you, I'm going to tell you to invest with your savings, with your retirement funds. That's real. Haha, get a grip, man. I can't say it enough. Get a grip of yourself.
And then she talked about her brother doing this investment, how she made money from it. I just kind of started small.
I would say I don't give a shit about your brother.
So I guess that's where it just kind of rolled to a bigger and bigger amount.
Brandon sent close to $200,000 to this fake website.
Oh, but Drew said, we're glad we stopped you before you went in too deep. If too deep means in excess of 200 grand and less than 200 grand is just chump change, sorry laptop, my ass is open for anyone to send me 200 grand, please.
We're now working with him to submit a KYC request. He has filed a police report and reported this scam. Miley is still claiming she's the woman in these photos, even after we found the real woman.
I mean, commitment.
But Brandon has blocked her, and he has now moved on.
Good.
Thank you everyone for tuning in.
Thank you.
Stop it. Get some help.
Don't know why I've paused there. Here's some advice for anyone out there watching this. For some reason, I used to think pig butchering, when I first saw one of these, it meant actual, the scammer is posing as a pig butcherer. But now we know that it means it's just fattening you up. A little bit of romance to keep the money being invested, and then no $1 million withdrawal for you, piece of poo head. My advice, anyone asks you for money online and you've speaking to them English words and you've been speaking to them a few days, a few weeks, a few months, don't send, right? I'm really sorry, but don't send people you've never video called with anything. Especially if you're getting to know someone for the purposes of a relationship and they want you to invest. Someone who loves you, maybe, I don't know everyone out there, but I'm pretty sure most people wouldn't tell you to invest using your savings. Anyway, thank you again to Miss Glory. What a name. I know it's just your username, but still. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Don't be pig butchered. Alright? Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I will see you guys on the next one. Any recommendations you have, as always, drop it down below. Apple bottom jeans. Let me see. Bye. Peace. And if you thought that was weird, oh my god, his life is being threatened, here is someone who realistically should be in prison. Go watch Tony. He's a sack of shit.